starter. This is a gold, which is nice. Let's see who we got. We have... Hey guys, before we get into today's video, I want to give another special thanks and shout out to every member of our channel. The members of our channel are Jfish, ABT, Magnus Nelson, Frankie Superdude, Gadasushia, Cubbed Up, Jimmy C, Firedog Entertainment, Mikey, St. Louis Cardinals 1984, Rude Boy, The Boys of Summer, Eric Devine, Hayden Yao, Steve Drabeck, Nathan Bergman, Lance Blair, Red X Us, Kyle, AOI, Superpat the Boss, Akrombic, Ichi, Matt Goody, Eric Douglas, Geoffrey Iverson, Vinicius Diger, Spooky, Matt Vibral, and Kill4K1. Again, members, thank you all for being a part of the channel and for supporting. I do really appreciate you all, and you mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to be able to do this. And today we have another members showcase to do, and this is Fluffy Kittens 89, also known as Geoffrey Iverson on YouTube. He has a Mariners team, and it's fitting since we were doing a Mariners video for today, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Let's take a look at Geoffrey Iverson's team here. Solid Mariners team overall. I'm going to try to make these member showcase videos a little quicker and give general suggestions overall and not so in-depth. If you guys would like me to give more in-depth for your team, please specify in the comment section down below, or you can message me on Discord. I can help you out there. But let's hop into Geoffrey Iverson's Mariners team. Leading off and hitting first, much like my Mariners team, is Brett Boone, 2001. Nice card here. You can get a diamond trainer on him eventually. Nice 5-tool train by the looks of it. You don't have any skills on him, so I would definitely get skills. Charisma, batting machine, bad ball hitter, barrel it up, spotlight. Any of those skills would do well. Spray hitter could work well as alongside it, but the development right now, you definitely want to try and get higher to the left side. Get some good trainer, or you actually have good trainers on him already. Get a special trainer on him if you can, but yeah, definitely get that skill set or legend skill set first. Pioneer, contact master, bad ball hitter, hard hitter would be nice on this card as well. But yeah, get some skills on him first and then train him based on the skills that he does get. Second in the batting order is a signature Jay Buhner right here. You could also get a signature, or not a signature, but a special trainer on him eventually. It's nice to have the stat adjust trainers, or the stat increase trainers, but you do want to have a special trainer. It does make a better impact and a greater impact on the performance of the card in the long run. Jay Buhner here, a little bit high to the right side on the train. Ideally, you want to go for 14 or less to the right side if you're training for a regular standard high power, high eye, and high contact train. You have batter's insight, slugger instinct, and barrel it up. Personally, the best thing to do with this Buhner is trying to land hard hitter on him. You can also go for pioneer, bad ball hitter, but any of those would work. But batter's insight, it's a high level skill set, but it's not going to perform well overall. It's decent skills for now with slugger and barrel it up. These are some nice ones to have alongside batter's insight, but batter's insight is an end game. I would eventually change his skill set to either hard hitter, pioneer, or bad ball hitter, and then get the train oriented accordingly. Next, we have a John Olerud, 2002, in the third spot in the order, and I have this same prime, just need to develop him on my Mariners team. Flashing leather, RBI machine, slugger instinct. So much like Boone, get a skill set on him first, and then you can train him accordingly. It will vary depending on what skills you get, but if you get a standard like charisma, spotlight, pioneer, you're definitely going to want to train for high to the left side. Trainers go to the left side as well, and much like the other two, get a special trainer on him as soon as you can. Even if it doesn't match the position option, I might add, it's good to have special trainers on all your cards. Next up is a Cal Raleigh right here, and this is one of his best years from 2023. Love it when they have the SIG arts with the catcher and the catcher's gear on. It just brings out that personality that much more in the signature card art, and I love it. Hard hitter, slugger instinct, actually not a bad skill set considering Raleigh has 84 base power with your base stat adjust, so good job getting hard hitter. What I personally would do though is get a special trainer with elite fielding on it, get that into his trainers, and then with your stat boost trainers here, I would go for as much fielding as possible, get laser beam, use some green tickets on this. I know slugger instinct is nice, but it does actually hurt him a bit since his power is so high and his eye is 40 or close to 50, actually more than 50 less than the power. That's going to really hurt his performance in ranked. So I would green ticket this. Just look for laser beam. Don't even look for spotlight. Don't even look for charisma. Just go for laser beam and then get elite fielding on him. And then with these stat adjust trainers and stat increase trainers, get as much fielding as you can. And the train is not that bad. It's decent, but you do want to go all out on fielding, since fielding is that important on a catcher. So just train him for high fielding, get an elite fielding on him, elite fielder on him as a special trainer, and then green him for laser beam. Fifth in the order is a Tino Martinez as your DH, and this card is only at level 12, so keep working on him. 12 through level 10, or sorry, 12 through level 12 is actually not too bad, so you can keep training this. Again, like I suggested for the other cards, go for 13 or 14 or less to the right side. 5 tool super sub, A specialist 333. Don't use greens or blues on this. Keep the skill set for now. Eventually look for a legend skill set and develop him from there, and then get a special trainer on him as soon as you can. Very nice Tino Martinez though. He's one of the best first basemen for the Mariners. One of the many first basemen that the Mariners have in this game. Batting 6th in the lineup is a Kyle Seager from 2020. He was added back in the game about a year ago, I believe. No skills on him. He's a normal diamond. Eventually, I would either get him replaced with a signature or a prime. Other than that, if you decide to keep him, take him to black diamond, get him a legend skill set, and get him a special trainer. Next, we have Mike Cameron 2001 right here. Same thing, get a special trainer on him as soon as you can, and then get a legend skill set on him right here. Charisma's not going to do well with super sub. Super sub is the most pointless gold skill. No idea why it's even a gold skill. It is literally the worst gold skill across batters and pitchers in my opinion, because it really does nothing except for bench players, and bench players usually don't pinch hit. So this is not a great skill set. I eventually get a skill set on him and then train him accordingly to that skill set. Batting 8th is a Julio Rodriguez from 2023. Believe this is his best year overall. Bad ball hitter right here. This is nice. Not sure how high the levels are. If this isn't higher than a 331, I would not use greens on this. I would definitely prioritize using them on Cal Raleigh here to get laser beam. Eventually though, if this is a good high level legend skill set, use some greens on it. This is J-Rod's best year. Hard to get a sig of his since he only has 1 or 2, and this is a good card overall. You could train him for a higher left side. He's definitely needing more contact and eye right now, and then it looks like you need more better trainers, but that can come later down the line. 9th in the order is a JP Crawford, 24 to eye. That's a lot of eye. 21 is his year, and I think 23 might be his best overall hitting year and fielding year. This might be the best overall fielding year actually, and the hitting stats might just be better on the 23. It's a good card overall, still at a 70 base, and you did get a good amount of fielding. The contact doesn't need as much, but eventually replace this card with a prime or get a special card that can replace him, and if he sticks in your lineup for a long time, take him to black diamond and get a legend skill set on him, and then get him a special trainer as well. Your bench here is all normal diamonds. We have Dylan Moore 2025, not doing so hot. He's got good stats, not half bad, but his base overall for some reason is in the tanks. No idea why Comtos decides to do that. Mitch Haniger from 2021 here with a diamond special trainer, guest hitter for second baseman. Now this isn't the best diamond special trainer, but it being on Haniger is not helping the team out, so your second baseman currently is Boone. I would definitely use guest hitter. It's not an endgame diamond trainer, but it would definitely help out Boone because his power's high and his contact's high, and he would definitely hit these position options with that guest hitter special trainer. So if I were you, I would take the diamond trainer and move it to Brett Boone and keep Mitch Haniger on the bench here. Next up, we have Kyle Lewis, forgotten rookie of the year. He is no longer in MLB. I think he was last seen in 2022 with the Diamondbacks or something. He had a sig for this year, I'm pretty sure as well, but he just never panned out after the 2020 season. So nice card to have, very rare card to have. Only a 68 base, but he's on your bench. Next, Jorge Polanco from 2025, also a live card. This one's a bit better than the Dylan Moore, 68 base overall, got high speed. He has only 3 stolen bases, so I have no idea why he has this much speed. It puzzles me why that is, but cool Jorge Polanco right there. And finally, an Adam Frazier on your bench. He also has a sig for this year. Not much to say about him though. All right, moving on to the pitching rotation here. Solid starting rotation by the looks of it. Bullpen could definitely use some work, but that's not anything to be worried about. Let's do the ace of the rotation here, Marco Gonzalez 2020. He's no longer in the game. I don't know who he's pitching for anymore. I think he last pitched with the Pirates. Definitely get him a special trainer when you can. This train is really, really nice on him. Only 3 to stamina. Got to give you props for that. This is one of the most beautiful trains I've seen. You would like to have break a little higher, but if you do get trainers, try to increase the break a little more. And then finesse, inning eater, and boss. It's a 3-3-3 diamond skill set, but with all black diamond signatures, especially starting pitchers, you do want to aim for a legend skill set. Definitely go for control master, slow starter, fireballer, a high level co-op set, bullpen day. You could even do Mr. Perfect, since he is a starting pitcher. Mr. Perfect I think would work decently on him because it acts like 5-tool, but just for pitchers. So yeah, definitely get him a legend skill set, get him a special trainer. Keep the train for now. The train is lovely. You just need skills and then that special trainer. Next up is a retired James Paxton here. Pitched for the Dodgers last year, I'm pretty sure, but he's been in and out of the league. I don't know if he's a free agent, but this is also another nice train. Only 4 to stamina. Love it. Get him a special trainer when you can, and get him a legend skill set when you can. But overall, a nice James Paxton here. Base stat adjusted to location. I mean, it's good. I don't know what I was saying. I was going to say you could base stat adjust to break, but you do get a high amount of break with the train. So what you have here is serviceable. You just need some skills and then the special trainer, much like Gonzalez. Next is a George Kirby 23. 2 to stamina on this train. So you've really gone all out with your starting pitchers. Love to see it. This is amazing. 15 location, 15 velocity. Special training lines up nicely with this card. You have Bat Breaker here, and you hit the position option for one of them. I'm not sure if you can hit it for anybody else. Iwakuma could hit the position option if you base stat adjust and take away the base stat adjust. Gonzalez, you could hit it as well. You could also do it with Kirby here if you take away the base stat adjust and go for more stamina. I know it's not the most ideal having stamina that high, but if you do want to hit that extra position option, which has a decent percent right there, 3.7 is in the red. So this is not a bad special trainer. So I would, if I were you personally, I would take stamina to above 74 or at 74 if you can. Control Master, Mess, and Crossfire. This is one of the best skill sets here. Now, Crossfire, not the greatest on starting pitchers, better for a reliever. Still pretty good though. I would keep cleaning up your mess. If you do have any spare blue tickets though, eventually try to get rid of Crossfire. If I were you, I don't know how good he performs. I would bump him up in front of Paxton since he has a higher overall and a better skill set. But this George Kirby's beautiful here. Definitely get that stamina to hit the second bonus on the position option, and then blue Crossfire away. Look for last boss, look for finesse pitcher or dominant pitcher, or actually more importantly, look for Dom. Finesse would be okay, but Dom with Control Master does a lot better because it increases the velocity and fastball, while Control Master increases location and break. So you have the best of both worlds with those skills combined. But great George Kirby. I would just bump him up in front of Paxton. And then Eric Hansen here, I have his signature on my team, on my Mariners team that is. The trainers are really nice here. You got 10 to stamina, or 10 to velocity and location, 9 to fastball and break. Do eventually though get a special trainer on him. No skills on him, definitely work on that when you can. And then Iwakuma here, who we looked at just briefly, 3 stamina train again. This time though the right side is much too high, definitely get more to the left side. I think you'd ideally want 30 or more to the left side, that meaning location and velocity add up to more than 30. Right now they only add up to 21, so definitely work on that when you can. Slow starter, finesse pitcher, boss. Okay, you need to move this guy up in the rotation. If he's your 5th starter, not super duper great. If I were you, I would reorient the rotation like this. I would have Iwakuma as your ace, Kirby 2nd, then I would go Gonzalez 3rd, then Paxton 4th, Hansen 5th. That's the order I would go in for now, but I would suggest a reorientation of your starting pitchers, and that would be probably best. I think Iwakuma would do the best in Club Challenge, in Ranked. This is an endgame skill set, high levels. He just needs a special trainer and a slightly better train. But other than that, this card is perfect, and he should do well in every game that he pitches. Next, in the bullpen, we have Paul Sewald here from 2021, one of the few Mariners primes that I don't have, but I do have his SIG. So doesn't really mean much if I do get the prime. But black diamond here, 333 last boss. Don't use green tickets or blue tickets on this. Get bullpen day if you can on him, or get a high level co-op, control master, fireballer skill set on him. And then get him a special trainer when you can. 6 to stamina is not the greatest, especially, well, it is really good, but the fastball here is much too high, and the velocity and location, velocity is good, but location is kind of suffering. It needs to be a bit higher than that. I know you did get trainers on him, but you eventually want to get a special trainer, and you do want to get a higher left side. Like I said, 30 or more would be the most ideal. But a good start to your bullpen. And next we have a Snyder from 2024 here, 65 base overall. Not too impressive. I think eventually you would want to work him out of your bullpen and get a legend card in, or a signature card, or even a prime like Sasaki in instead of him. So I would do that eventually. Actually, Sasaki's right here. So any better Mariners relief pitcher, I know there are a couple out there, including Munoz. Actually, Munoz is right there as well. So I'm running out of options. I just know there are better relief pitchers than this Snyder here, so I would eventually get him replaced. Next up we have Sasaki, and he has Untouchable Mess and Fixer. Not bad for middle relief. Eventually get him to Black Diamond and get him a legend skill set, and then do get a little bit less on the train. It's 8 to stamina, which is okay, but you do want that 6 or less, or 7 or less. Andres Munoz from 24, believe this is his best overall year. This is a really good card, and he has a SIG for this year as well, I'm pretty sure. So develop him as best you can, get less to stamina, and he's only a normal diamond being in the mid relief, so I'm not going to say too much about him. If you could get Fixer on him, some last boss, finesse pitcher, dominant pitcher, if you want to, but since he's only a normal diamond, work with what you have for now, and eventually either get him replaced or get him upgraded to Black Diamond and develop him. Next, we have Julio Mateo from 2003. I have his SIG on my Mariners team. Crossfire finesse pitcher. That's actually not bad of a skill set. I would bump him up in front of Munoz since he does have those 2 gold skills. It makes him that much better. And then the skill set here, he's at level 20 out of 20. Sorry, the train here, he has 8 to stamina. A little bit high again, but this is a better train than Munoz has and better skill set. So like I said, move Mateo up probably to the 2nd spot in the middle relief role, and Munoz down. I would even argue you could put him in front of Sasaki, since Sasaki doesn't have the greatest 3 skills, and they're pretty comparable one to another, Julio's and Sasaki's skills, that is. Next we have Edwin Diaz, boss, put away pitch, field commander, and you have a okay train on him, 9 to stamina, very balanced out. You do want your special training to line up to the left side though, so I would eventually change the train. And then with the skill set, definitely if you land pitcher's chemistry, that wouldn't be ideal. I would look for bullpen day, like I said, and something with like fireballer or control master on him. So this is a good prime card, one of the best, if not the best prime card relief pitcher for the Mariners. So I would definitely upgrade him as soon as you can. And finally, JJ Puts 2007, a prime year as well. Not a great train. Eventually redo that train, get a special trainer on him. Elite Closer Mess, Elite Closer does okay. But eventually do get a bullpen day skill set on him if you can, and that'll make him that much more endgame, and then you can train according to his skill set. But nice Mariners team. Joffrey has a lot of work to do, but I do like the rotation, has a lot of potential, and the batting order, you have 2 amazing SIGs. I love that Cal Raleigh card art is fire on that, and Jay Buhner, also a solid card here, could use a better legend skill. But thank you for letting me review your team. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave it in the comment section down below. And to all you other members out there, if you do want your team to be showcased, please leave a comment with your team name in the comment section down below. And also feel free to send me a friend request to my main team 2018 Fireballs. I'll put you on my wait list, and I'll eventually get to your team in the next several videos. But Joffrey Iverson, thank you again for letting me review your Mariners team. Let's now get into what we have for today's video.
Level 1.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. 2018 Fireballs here, back with another MLB 9 Innings 25 video. We're on our Mariners team today, and before I get into what I have for the Mariners team, guys, I just want to quickly go over the 7th Live update as well as the 10.0.6 update that just released a few days prior to the recording of this video. So, looking at the 7th Live update, guys, we have 87 new signature players, and a majority of these players are current legends in the game. And with all the teams that do have legends, not only did those legend cards get supreme, or not supreme, but signature versions of their player, but other teams that the player might have played for. For example, Nolan Ryan here, he has his Angels legend card. He got a Rangers signature as well as an Astros signature. Super hyped about that. A few examples here: Denny McLain, Luis Tiant, Jimmy Fox for the A's. His legend card is with the Red Sox. So this is a massive update by Com to us, giving these cards signatures, because these are some of the best overall cards in the game. As you guys can see, most of these cards are above 91 overall when at a perfect grade increase. Some are at 90, others like Ken Griffey here below, but still in the high 80s, which is something we have not seen out of cards. Most recently we saw this in the update where Mark McGwire and some cards like that got added into the game in the last live update, or the last season update, which I think was in May or April. This is massive though. 87 new signatures. You guys can look through the list if you guys want to in the news here. For the Red Sox though, I just have to say I wish we could get better starting pitching. Lefty Grove, Luis Tiant, decent starters, but they need to add Pedro and Clemens back, I'm telling you guys. Also, cool to see Griffey get one for the Seattle Mariners. I'm definitely hunting for that on this team. If we can pull Griffey in this video, I will go ballistic. I will go insane. Also, Chicago White Sox, Jim Thome has a signature for the White Sox now, which I'm happy for my personal White Sox team. He also got a sig for the Guardians in 2002. And then I know Ken Griffey also got a Reds signature. Let me see if I can find his name again. Scrolling down, there it is, 2000 Cincinnati Reds, Ken Griffey. Not like the Cincinnati Reds, it's not like they needed better cards, but Griffey there is just another addition to a stacked outfield that the Reds already have. And then all the others here, Jackie Robinson's back in the game yet again. He's been in and out of the game like 3 times. And I don't know what Comtois has done with his rights, but I'm hoping he stays in the game permanently now. He is in the game as a signature. Weirdly enough, though, I think I was looking at his stats. His signature is better overall than his legend card by 2 overalls. Not sure why that's the case, but it is what it is. And then last thing I'll have to say about these SIGs, the Ozzie Smith SIG for the Padres has 59 base power. And it's understandable. He had 0 home runs that year in 1980, but I don't know. Padres teams, let me know. Would you want that Ozzie Smith card? He's a good second base or shortstop, actually. So he has good fielding on that card. It's just the hitting stats really take a hit. And then others live season updates, just the casual stuff here. But then I also wanted to look at the new 10.0.6 pre-update notice here, and the update has already happened. And only a few things that are changing. The club or power ranking tournament has changed a bit here and there. You guys can look at this yourself. What I really wanted to cover though, and talk about and discuss, was this: the duplicate prevention system for teams select signature player packs here. So from what I understand from this description, it says a duplicate prevention system has been added when using team selective signature type player packs. If you own 3 or fewer signature players from your selected team, the same player will no longer appear more than once when using the pack. So from what I understand, if you have 3 team signatures on your team or less, there will be a duplicate prevention system that prevents you from getting those players, which is something that's very good. I wish they had this earlier on, and I don't know if they're gonna buff this eventually and make it possible to maybe buy a duplicate prevention for a team select signature player pack down the line. I don't know, but for the time being, I think this is automatically applied to every single team in the game. If you have 3 or less signature players, you will not be able to dupe that exact same player that you have. So say I'm a Red Sox team, I have Mookie Betts, Xander Bogaerts, and David Ortiz. I can't dupe them, but let's say I have Betts, Ortiz, Bogaerts, and let's say Chris Sale. If I have those 4 on my team, then I don't think the duplicate prevention system works anymore. It's free game. If I open the SIG player pack, I have the possibility of duping any of those cards, which kind of stinks. I don't know if the duplicate prevention is covering multiple years, or if it's just covering, like, if I had a Mookie Betts 16 and a Xander Bogaerts 16 and an Ortiz 16, would it cover every other year besides 2016 for all those cards? I don't know. I assume it would. If it doesn't, that would really stink, but I love the addition of this for newer players, especially when you're opening SIG player packs, especially teams like SIG player packs that you paid money for. And the worst thing in the world, guys, is spending $100 in this game and getting the exact same card that you've had. And I've witnessed many players who have bought the team select signature player pack and have just whiffed, and they've had one signature player and gotten the exact same card, which is upsetting to say the least, but I'm glad Contois is addressing that issue, and now they have the duplicate prevention system. But let's get into what we have for the Mariners video today, guys. This is the Mariners team. I finally started special training JP Crawford. As you guys can see, his skill set is endgame right now. I just need to get that special training all the way up. And with my pitching staff, I finally finished special training my Paul Sewald. I had a diamond trainer on one of my other bullpen cards. I decided to put it on him. Not the greatest one, but I'll still use it. Percentages are okay, and it's a diamond trainer with rising fastball specialist, so I like that. I really do. Skill set's not really where I want it to be. I'll eventually change this in the future. And then finally, Edwin Diaz here. Haven't started special training him. Got trainers on him though, and he's running with pitchers insight, boss, and finesse. I think I was bluing the third skill and I got finesse, or I got boss. I forget which one it was, but I'm glad I did. I'm probably going to roll with this skill set. I know insight's not the greatest, but boss, finesse, pitcher's insight as a third, I think could be sneaky good for right now. So I'm going to stick with it what that is for the time being. Also, guys, before I forget, I'm going to go to club here and I'm going to craft a diamond trainer. This is the first time I've ever done this on any of my videos, and if you guys didn't know how this works, for the diamond trainer recruit ticket craft, you need to be at level 10 in a club, and you need to have 3 different diamond trainers. I have 3 of them here. These aren't really great trainers. Some of them have okay percentages, and Dr. K and zone control are just not good skills for ranked, and batting eye is not one of the better batting diamond special trainers. So I'm deciding to craft all 3 of them, and hoping to get overwhelming pressure, corner work master, hoping not to get pickoff expert. I could use these on some of my cards, but I really want to test this out and see what it gives me. It'll be 2,000 club coins and 3 diamond special trainers. The chance of me getting something good here is not high, but I wanted to try this anyway since I won't use those 3 for endgame purposes. But let's do this. Let's craft a diamond trainer ticket right here. I've gotten quite a lot of them on this team, surprisingly, mostly from league mode, just grinding that game mode out. We'll open the diamond trainer right now, in fact, and let's see what we can get out of it. As you guys can see, we'll get into the packs just in a second here, but let's see if we can get something good. Diamond trainer is a nasty pitch. Not great percentages, and it's for a reliever. I could throw this on Edwin Diaz. It also has a sub option for starting pitcher, but see, this is the risk you get and the reward, you know. Not always the greatest. I think it's better than what I had for most of my other ones, so I'll take it. It's a slight upgrade, but hoping I can get better diamond trainers in the future. But guys, this is what the inventory is looking like. We'll be opening up signature player packs, team selective prime, so let's just get into all these, and let's start with our silvers. It is double mileage currently as well, so we'll be doing vintage combos, no sig combos today. Like in the last video I posted for my Pirates team, we will start to save our signatures for a hopeful donation event in the fall. And speaking of events, we have a new spin the wheel event. It is a rehash of what we used to have. We've had multiple spin the wheel events in the past couple years. This one though, you can get skin trainer or skin tickets, and I'm glad they added skin tickets because I'm not paying money for skin tickets at the time, especially for this team. Any of my free-to-play teams are not. I'm not using real money on them, so I won't be spending money on skin tickets, but if I can eventually work my way up to getting enough to purchase a skin, I would definitely get one for, say, like Randy Johnson, who's a retired vintage card right now. And I don't know if I'll ever get... Actually, I can't do that on him because he's not a signature. Maybe one of my other sigs like Crawford or Brett Boone or Eric Hansen or somebody like that I would get a skin on. But I'm glad they added that in the event. Excuse me. Also, in the event, there's intermediate grade increase tickets. I believe you can get a sig pack from it as well. I have to double check on that. I didn't really actually check all the rewards. I am about 30 spins in for all my teams, and so I'm moving and trucking right along in that. Okay, let's do the team selective premium player packs here. We have a lot of these because we've just been not on this team. We haven't been on this team for over a month, so a lot of time to grind and a lot of time to save. If I can see an orange glow and get Legend Griffey, I would be happy. The Sig Griffey, I would be even more ecstatic because you get the Sig bonus from that. Edgar Martinez also got a signature for the Mariners, so I'm hoping that I can get his as well. But Griffey is the gauntlet for Mariners teams, so I'm looking for him. Daniel Vogelback here, he's retired. I don't know how he's still in the game. Somehow Comtois is still allowing him to be in the game, but we'll see how long that lasts. Okay, premium vintage player packs here. Can we see an orange glow? First 10. Diamond, we get no legend. Okay, had to just pause for a second there to make sure. This is a begotten for the Red Sox, one of the newer vintages for them, 72 base overall. Like I mentioned, starting pitching is not great. There's Clay Hubble right there. I believe he was one of the new SIGs added from the last update. And everybody else, I think, has been in the... Actually, no, Tony Perez there. There's a vintage card of his. He finally has a vintage in the game. It was kind of weird for a time where legend cards didn't have their own vintage cards, but now they do. No legend out of these last three here. And there's a Harmon Killebrew, also another one of the new vintages right there. Cool to see that. High base power and high base eye, perfect for hard hitter or prediction. Okay, ultimate player packs here. We have 21 of these. Let's see how many diamonds. I'm gonna say we get 3 diamonds out of this. We get a 1 diamond and 1 prime. Is a relief pitcher. I already have Kazuhiro Sasaki. Maybe JJ Puts. Actually, I already have JJ Puts. Let's see who this is. It is a Red Sox John Schreiber. So getting a lot of good Red Sox cards here on the wrong team. And then a Jose Altuve from 2020. All right, player reserves full. Let's do some special training and we'll be right back with these ultimates. Okay, well, I did not expect to see this. I had this pop up on one of my other alts, and I actually took it. I forget which team it was, but I guess if you do special training, this is gonna pop up and you can get a free intermediate grade increase ticket and a free normal grade increase ticket. I don't know what triggers this. If you guys know, please let me know in the comment section, but I'm pretty sure if you special train someone, this will trigger this free special purchase. So I'm gonna take it, obviously, because it's free. All right, pretty cool. I get a free normal grade increase. Also, on the bottom of my screen here, you guys can see this is a surprise package for 30 bucks. Team Select SIG player pack, and I've heard there's a grade increase behind this for $30 as well. If you make the Team Select signature purchase, you can also get a grade increase ticket, and this is a regular grade increase ticket for any card after this for $30. So I may end up getting this on my Red Sox team. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments section. I think it's a good deal. It's very tempting for my free-to-play teams, but I don't think I'm going to go for it. Let's continue on with our ultimate player packs here. I said 3 diamonds in total. Let's go. We get another flash of blue, and woohoo, we get a diamond prime. So we don't hit our mark of 3. Prime is in the same spot as that gold was in the last set of 10. I don't know if any Mariners Diamond Prime would be good for me. Actually, Mike Cameron. I have his gold prime, but if this is a Mike Cameron, I would gladly take that. Let's see who this is. We get a Jim Edmonds 2004, and diamond primes are more common than they've ever been in this game nowadays, so it's not really a surprise pull, but it's always very nice to see one out of a player pack. Usually you see them in the my free agent market or out of diamond player selectives. I'm glad I saw one out of an ultimate though. So what a good way to end off ultimates there. We did only get 2 diamonds, but diamond prime, saving that for the donation event for sure. All right, 3 ultimates. Team selectives, we don't get any diamonds. All right, and I don't think I've ever pulled a legend out of a team selective. I'm one day maybe my Red Sox team where I have over 300 team select packs, I'll do it, but that has yet to be seen. We'll see though in a stream if I can get it. Let's now do these selective player packs. There's a Bryce Miller 70 base overall. I'm gonna go until we get a prime out of this. I did not see a single prime in the last video, and I'm hoping that we can get one today. I know we just got Jim Edmonds, but diamond player selectives have not been treating me nicely in these last few videos, and I'm hoping they can start treating me nicely in this video. So I'm going to keep going. I may end up speeding up this part of the video just for the sake of you guys. So we're going to keep rolling until we get a diamond prime here. And what do you know? I didn't have to wait more than 3 seconds and we got Bobby Witt Jr. All right, that ends it for this. They heard me. The Come To Us devs are listening in on my recording right now. They know what's up. All right, let's now do regular team selected diamond player packs. Can I see purple glow? Can I see orange glow? One or the other, please. Again, no, we don't. All right, one time it's gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen. And no vintages. We don't get anything that significant. Munoz right there could go into my rotation, but I do think I have one of his cards already in the wings to be upgraded, so that would be upgrade material at most. Eventually, if I can get a Munoz Sig, that would be nice as well. Last team select diamond player pack. Let's see who we grab here. Also, guys, I forgot to mention this at the beginning. I did open a couple of all-star player packs before this video, and I'm gonna show you guys this now. I never get anything good, and what do you know, I got something good out of the pack when I wasn't expecting it, but I did get a Julio Rodriguez 2022 All-Star card. Not that it means much. It is worse than my current Julio Rodriguez right now. I have the 23, and it's 2 overalls, actually 3 overalls better at 71 base. The hitting stats are pretty much the same, but the fielding is what really matters on the 23. It's at 73 base instead of the 22, which is at 60 base, so I'm not gonna grade increase that, but I just wanted to show that to you guys because I never get anything good out of all-star player packs. All right, team selective here. Let's see a Griffey. Let's see something nice. J-Rod from last year, and then Olerud from 2002. I think I'm gonna go with the Olerud here since he's the best overall. That's a Tyler Anderson. Not a good year with the Mariners though. And one final special team selective here. Let's see something special, and we don't. Okay, that's all right. And I think we're just going to take the JP. No, actually, we'll take the Kyle Raleigh for Mentor. Hopefully he can fit the power requirement for Mentor in some levels. I know they have high power requirements sometimes, but let's do these special packs now. Team selective, and who am I looking for? I have no clue. It's not a diamond. Just hope we don't dupe. Let's see who we got. We have Richie Sexton. It's a dupe. All right. Not a big surprise. I have most of the Mariners primes, if not all of them, so not a biggie right there. All right, we are now on to SIG player packs, and I guess this pop-up comes up again for you to purchase it again for $5. I don't know what triggers this, honestly, guys. If you know what triggers this, please let me know. But please do not buy this for $5. It is not worth it. Actually, this is the prime grade increase now, not the normal. Still, it's not worth it. You can get one for free for the stars in the shop. Please do not buy that. Okay, anyway. After that pop-up, let's continue on with our SIG player pack. 3,000 stars. We have the mileage, or we have the stars to do it. Can we get a Seattle Mariner? This is a gold, which is nice. Let's see who we got. We have...
And the 0-1 pitch on the way to Edgar Martinez. Swung on the line, up the field line for a base hit. Here comes Joy. Here is Junior at third base. They're going to wave him in. The throw to the plate will be late. The Mariners are going to play for the American League Championship. I don't believe it.
Ow! Do my eyes deceive me? There's just no way. My jaw is sore. My jaw dropped farther than you've ever seen any jaw drop with this pull. I know I said Griffey was the gauntlet, but if there's a second thing next to that with a silver medal on it, it's Edgar Martinez. And we just got Edgar. Somebody pinch me. This is not happening. There is no way that we just got Edgar Martinez. Right after the update. There's no way. This must be a mirage. I'm looking at a Kyle Farmer from the Cincinnati Reds. This is not. Okay, I guess it is. I'm starstruck. What are these pop-ups? Oh, no, I'm not buying it. Please, stop with the pop-ups. We have 5 more. Let's just do them. Five more sick player packs. If we get Griffey out of this, and if we get Griffey, I will legitimately pass out. I'm going to pass out if I get Griffey or any other insane Mariners card. Let's go right, left, and then the middle. First card on the far right. Speaking of Reds, Alexis Diaz, 2022. That is a good relief pitcher right there. 69 base. Okay, left side. We get a Bailey Ober, 24 for the Twins. Not a great year ERA-wise. Solid year overall, though. 72 base. Let's do the next silver. Right side again. Sean Murphy, 2022 Athletics. His last year with them before he got traded to the Braves. Might be one of the better catcher cards for them. 60 base fielding, not the greatest, though. Left silver is a Phillies. Dick Allen. This is a good card. 80 base power, or 80 base contact, 82 base power is insane. And then the gold in the center is a Yankees Chad Green. Okay, so that does it for the signature cards, and I think that's gonna do it for the video. Somebody explain to me what just happened. I don't know how many new cards got added for the Mariners. I didn't look at that intensively, but how do I check the new players? Okay, Edgar and Griffey were added, and it was literally Edgar and Griffey, and I ended up getting one of the 2 new cards. You cannot make this stuff up, guys. This I don't know if it's the YouTube luck. I don't know if it's what, but I know one thing for sure. God has been good to me. Jesus has been good to me. All praise, honor, and glory go to him for this channel and for all these cards that I've been getting, because he gets all the glory and all the credit. I have no idea how this stuff happens with the low chance of me pulling him. And I really need a third baseman. I've been stuck with Eugenio Suarez for a millennium. I've been stuck with Suarez since 2022. And I had him as a live diamond back in the late 2022 season before I even made videos on this team. But now we have his replacement in Edgar. All I can say is all praise, honor, and glory go to God. All praise, honor, and glory go to Jesus Christ, guys. This is unfathomable. I can't even. Wow. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like down below, hit share, and subscribe. Feel free to check out the other MLB 9 Innings YouTubers in the description box down below. They make great MLB 9 Innings videos. I know you guys would enjoy their content, and they would really appreciate your support, so feel free to show them some love and go give them a subscribe down below. Also, feel free to feel free to follow me on Instagram, Reddit, and Discord. I have links to those in my description box as well. And if you guys want to, feel free to join memberships down below. There's a monthly fee for it. If you would like to support what I do here at the channel, I would really appreciate it, but you don't have to. I'm just putting it out there if you guys are interested. And with all that said and done, my mind is still racing left and right at 100 miles an hour. God bless you all. Jesus loves you guys. He died for you, and if you repent and believe in him, he'll save you. He rose again on the 3rd day for your justification, and he offers salvation as a free gift. All you need to do is believe in him. But guys, thank you again for watching. Again, all praise, honor, and glory go to Jesus Christ. This is an insane video. I don't know if I've ever had a more sudden pack opening than this. Just shocking. But thank you again. You guys have a great rest of your night, great rest of your day, wherever you may be, and I'll see you all in the next video.